I've got a friend of mine and she's complaining about how difficult it is to get a load without there being some kind of hold up or issue. Well, I've been involved in the art business since 2006 and I've never got anywhere purely because every avenue I went down there was a roadblock, or somebody didn't like what I was saying, or I wasn't beautiful enough, or I was too white, or I was too bald, or I was too short, too fat, too ugly, my artwork wasn't good enough. You know, lady, that's just the reality of hanging out with an activist, especially one that's got a lot of cred and done a good job. But basically my efforts have been stolen by other people. My intellectual property has been stolen by other people and assumed by Babylon. You know, they talk about the false prophets of Babylon, and this is pretty much what's happened. So in some respects it's good that we're not a part of that, because it means we're good people. So just keep the faith, sweetheart. Okay, start of the year, New Year's resolutions. I know that's what you're all sort of doing. Good luck to all those smokers trying to kick that filthy freaking habit. Right, I got 3 New Year's resolutions. One of them's private, stays with me, but the other 2 is like, by the end of the year, I want to be trucking in America, okay? I want to be living that dream, and I'm going to be doing it. Well, I'm going to be working towards it. Today, 4th of January, I got a passport application. So I'm starting the year in the right, sort of stepping off on the right foot, and that's what I'm going to be doing. And so I'm quite excited about those prospects. I really hope they pan out. That is one time I do have a plan B, but I'd rather not do the plan B. I'd rather do the plan A. And if I do the plan B, well then I'll probably look at plan main freight instead. But anyway, and I don't really want to do that for a few more years yet, because I've got to get some equity. And if I do come back to this country, I want to be able to come back with a trophy wife. I want to be able to get myself a home in Wellington, and I want to be able to go to main freight and, you know, get myself an owner-operator contract. That's my long-term vision for when I come home. But I've got to go away and make my fortune, and I choose America as the country to do that in. And I'm going to do it in the industry that I just love, trucking. Right. Resolution number 2 is I'm going on a diet. For the first time in my life, I'm going on a diet, and I hate it. It's been 4 days. I did it since the start of the year. I hate it. I'm starving all the time. Yesterday I was so starving I was dizzy. All I'm having is 1 meal a day, and then a sandwich at work, and the rest of the time it's just fruit and vegetables and natural stuff. Drinking plenty of water, but I always drink plenty of water, and my coffee. So I'm on a diet to improve my health so that I can be a, you know, I don't want to be a big whale of a blob, you know. I want to be a pretty trim sort of a guy, you know. If I'm fit and healthy, that means I'm going to be a good trucker for the next 20 years. And so I want to be as fit and healthy as I can. So I'm going to get myself the job stateside, and then my other one is a secret one. So like, I got good plans, man. I got good plans. I hope you got good plans too, whoever you are. And I hope it's all good wherever you are. I hope you're having a good day. Well, I'm back in the Kenworth K200, and to be fair, I really like driving the Kenworth. You know, it's a really nice truck, and I'm trying to figure out, you know, if I had to choose between the Kenworth and the Argosy, which one would I go for? Well, to be fair, it would really determine on the contract, I guess. But you know, if I was overnighting, and you know, like if I had a home and I was going to be trucking on for a day and then coming back to a home, yeah, I think the Kenworth would have it. But if I was going to be on the road, like on the road, like over the road, like on the road all the time, then definitely the big Argosy, because that represents a home to me, and my kind of home too, you know, like a house truck home. And that's something that's really missing in my life, is a something that I really need, and that's probably why I like the Argosy, because it's more than a truck, it's actually a home, and I really like that idea. And that's what she was hauling. That's what she looks like with the curtains open. It's all full of fruit and vegetables. It's a really good thing to be distributing amongst people, you know.
Just Great Lakes. You know where that is? Sorry? Great Lakes. Oh, right, a roof. Yeah, and then Southwest Swap.
I really don't like leaving her back at a depot. There's another one. Or any of our trucks really. I would rather be just on the road and park it up in a shipper's yard and spend the night and move on. I don't like having a depot. I don't like leaving my truck alone. I would much rather just be on the road all the time.